and holy shit. The fuck? How did we get up here? What the fuck? God damn it, the work we put into recording. Alright, so guys, as you can see from the title, below the video, beside the video, to the left of the video, to up the video, to on a separate window, however YouTube wants to make their stupid YouTube layout in the next update, it is a GM update. So what does this GM update mean? This basically means that we are announcing the SmackDown General Manager, but wait, there's more. We will also be announcing the Raw General Manager, which is why the stage is red, not because I'm too lazy to change it. So, guys, can we get a drum roll, please? We really need to buy special effects. Damon128533 is our SmackDown General Manager. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yay!
Woo! Alright. Now, who is going to be our Raw General Manager to match this glorious redness? Well, here's why we're doing this. It's because we had two great applications who sent great in particular, this is a person that sent great applications time and time again. There's actually two people, I think, in particular that fit that mold better than anybody else. But we picked one in particular for a lot of reasons, a lot of promises, and a really good application. Now, who is this person, you ask? This person is Brooke.
Pretty boy 1524. I think his numbers are.
1524. Good job. So now why? Now why is this video longer than however long this is right now? Look below me.
A minute and 40. What?
Why is this video longer than 2 minutes? You say? I mean, it should just be an outro. No.
More announcements.
There was 4 good people that we wanted to give a general manager spot to. And a lot of things stood in the way of that. Maybe their application, maybe how they act, maybe it's them. I don't know. I don't care.
But there was 4 good people who we definitely thought deserved something. And
climbing back up.
Would you like me to name those people?
Yes. Can you name those 4 people while I climb back up?
Those 4 people were the Rockstar 1011. I think here's numbers. Rabid, Cool Tough Guy, Zamemem, and Willow. And
anyway, those 4 individuals
are going to
Willow, Mam, Rock, and Rabbit, like Brooke said. Oh, fuck. It's times like
they are going to get positions on our creative team if they're interested.
Now, if they're interested. Now, likewise, this does not mean that because you're on creative team that your opinion is a be-all, end-all situation. You say that Franklin's getting a push, Franklin's getting a push. Trust me, that's already on the menu. Right. But in seriousness, if you say that this guy's getting an R.C.W. title match or he's getting a World Heavyweight title match, it's likely that we won't follow up on huge title match pushes. But if you want to like lead up a rivalry or suggest something that could lead to a title match, you get my point. Lead up rivalries, come up with good ideas, most of which hopefully that don't involve yourself. Yeah. But if you see one that arises, great, suggest that.
Or if you have a promo idea for yourself or other people or a way to like build up a rivalry or like any cool new match ideas that's exciting, you know?
Something that creative team does, we will consider it. It's a good idea as creative team. So that is Willow, Rabbit, Mam, and Rock. If you'd like to take us up on that opportunity, that you don't get admins at shows because that's just not really a necessity on someone that just comes up with our ideas backstage.
Yeah.
We might come up with a rank for that. Don't know about that, but if you don't get discouraged. I just don't have a lot of money. Brooke, if you say anything, I swear to God,
I'll slap you. What?
All right. Now, why is this video longer than it is right now as well, you ask? Well, that's because there is a third and final, hopefully announcement in this video. Can we get a drum roll, please? It is the main event GM. That glorious red and blue that is going to be a masterpiece. You guys are going to be able to come up with your low carding match. Fuck! Didn't even count freaking Allah Akbaris. But in all seriousness, what color is this corner, Brooke?
Gray.
Are you fucking colorblind, you stupid whore?
Oh, yellow.
It is yellow. What else is yellow?
The NXT!
Woo! It's an NXT GM. Now, why are we doing this? Because we're absolutely desperate for more quarterbacks. No, but in all seriousness, the reason that we are doing this is because we need someone to manage the new talent and build them up. Now, if you were in the NXT roster and you weren't built up correctly, or you were in the midst of it, like in the middle of the NXT roster's existence, then you probably didn't get a great build-up like Flankuchu, Ma'am, stuff like that did. And then eventually it kind of turned better, and then it became something that we did weekly and just did title matches. But what makes it more exciting is a general manager that is specifically focused towards making new talent rivalries, new talent things. With that said, we're going to try to keep people in the NXT roster for a good deal of time. If you're in it currently, then we're going to try to give you some pushes in there. But think of NXT as a thing where new people can shine, new people can go, and we might vacate NXT titles if you're going on a long reign. Apologies to people that wanted to be like Damon, but you get my point. We want to eventually move people up to Raw and SmackDown if your extended stay is too long. But my point is that the NXT roster is for developing character, developing skill with other developmental people. This doesn't mean that you're excluded from main roster matches. However, you will not be in European and Cruiserweight until we see you as fit. Dominance in the roster will be exemplified into people that will go up faster. But if not, doesn't mean that you're bad. It just means that we want to keep you in the roster. So, I was going to say one other thing, and I can't remember possibly what it was.
Are we going to announce the 2 people that we were considering, or no?
Oh, yeah, there is 2 people in particular that we were considering. We'd like you guys to vote maybe in the comments what you think, some redeeming qualities. We'd like these 2 people to message us back if it's possible. We'll message them as well. First person is Boss Raymondo, because in his application he showed some promise towards new talent in particular, and we found that was a redeeming quality because it was his main focus, as well as he's run many feds himself that he knows what to do with. And
he has a lot of experience in different federations, so he has a lot of ideas that, he could possibly bring to.
And the guy is probably has his claws out. He's a little angry little kitty cat right now that is having absolute problems, and he's probably cringing that we haven't mentioned his name. And the other guy is
Painful! Cool dude.
With the same qualities, as well as an extreme desire to help out the NXT roster over much else during his time as Raw General Manager, we find that this guy suits fit. Now, in the future, we'll probably get another NXT GM in the long future, because what I was going to say, and I remembered, was Raw General Manager and SmackDown General Manager, you well know, can be promoted to Board of Directors, and then Board of Directors can eventually be promoted to COO and whatnot. But mainly, the promotion to Board of Directors. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, is NXT GM like NXT, where I have to get promoted to Raw and SmackDown? Absolutely not. You are the person that helps out with new talent. Raw and SmackDown help out with their, ideas for their roster. But NXT focuses on the new talent, bringing them into this company as stars from an NXT division. Now, what does that mean? That means that you just can be promoted to Board of Directors when we see fit. If as Board of Directors you want to remain to help the NXT roster, that is absolutely fantastic, and we would adore that. Anyway, so to quickly sum up this video, we have Boss and Painful who are going to go for the NXT spot. You guys can decide which one. You guys can apply. We'll pick one, and if not, you know what I mean. Could be both. Who knows?
Well, I think for whoever doesn't get the NXT job, maybe we should offer them a creative team job.
Yeah, and if you don't get that, then we'll likewise probably offer you a creative team spot. There's 4 people that are already offered that idea to have some creative decision. It's Willow, Ma'am, Rabid, and Rock. And the 2 GMs, just the main point of this video, is Pretty for the Raw roster and
Damon for the SmackDown roster.
So guys, make sure you watch that video if you're confused. Make sure to check out daily content roughly on the R.C.W. network. Top 10s will be coming back soon enough. I just don't have much to work with right now, and I completely forgot this
that's another thing the creative team can suggest. They can suggest new ideas for top 10s.
Team can suggest.
Or ideas for videos and stuff like that,
Also, I'd love to do something that we might record right after this. So, thank you guys for checking out this episode of R.C.W. Network content. It's an update video, I guess. So, yeah. I'm out.
Bye.
Gandalf the Fabulous.